Let me tell you about a special little girl named Rochelle, a bright-eyed 4-year-old with beautiful dark curls that bounced when she laughed. Living in the colorful island of Jamaica, where the sun always seemed to smile, Rochelle had a magical way about her that made everyone around her smile too. Every morning, Rochelle would skip out to her garden, a small but wonderful patch of earth her parents had given her to tend. She took such pride in her little garden, carefully watering each plant and gently touching the soft petals of the flowers that grew there. The garden was her own tiny paradise, filled with vibrant flowers in every color you could imagine. One particularly sunny morning, something extraordinary caught Rochelle's eye. There, resting on a bright yellow marigold, was the most beautiful sight she'd ever seen. A family of ladybugs. Their tiny red wings dotted with black spots sparkled in the morning sun like little jewels. Rochelle could hardly contain her excitement as she watched the mother ladybug leading her babies across the flower petals. Day after day, Rochelle would spend hours in her garden, watching these fascinating creatures with wonder in her eyes. She learned how the ladybugs would spread their delicate wings and take flight, dancing through the air like tiny red balloons. Sometimes they would land on her fingers, tickling her skin and making her giggle with delight. Being the caring soul she was, Rochelle decided to help her new friends. She learned that ladybugs loved to eat tiny insects that could harm her plants, so she made sure her garden was a perfect home for them. She would carefully place drops of water on leaves for them to drink, and even scattered bits of ripe fruit nearby, creating a wonderful feast for her spotted friends. As weeks passed, more ladybugs came to visit Rochelle's garden. It became known as the happiest garden in the neighborhood, where you could always find little Rochelle sitting quietly among her flowers, surrounded by her beloved ladybug families. She would often talk to them softly, sharing her secrets and dreams, believing that these beautiful creatures were more than just insects. They were her special friends. The other children in the neighborhood were amazed by how the ladybugs seemed to love Rochelle's garden so much. They started calling her the Ladybug Princess, a title that made her beam with pride. She taught her friends how to be gentle with the ladybugs and shared the joy of watching these wonderful creatures go about their daily lives. And so, in that little corner of Jamaica, Rochelle's garden became a magical place where friendship bloomed between a kind-hearted little girl and her spotted red friends, teaching everyone who visited that sometimes the most beautiful friendships can come in the smallest packages.